Why are we still here? Why do you think that we are still here? We are still here because we have a job to do. Our job is not finished yet. That's why we're still here. We have things to do. We have people to help. Because I remember I used to always wonder, why am I here? Why am I going through this? Why am I, going through everything that I'm going through? And one thing I realize is that every mess that you've been through becomes a message. And recently, we had a whole set of disruption and everything due to the whole TT program and the whole TikTok issue. And there are a lot of people that obviously came off of TikTok because they had whatever agenda they had a certain agenda. I too deactivated my TikTok account, but then for the next day and a half, I battled with myself. I battled with myself because the Spirit said to me, where's your faith? Where is your faith? I give you that faith that you need to have. I said, that'll be with you from the beginning to the end, that I will walk alongside you. Psalm 91 tells us, and that's the prayer of protection. Psalm 191 tells us a whole set of, our protection and how we will be protected. And a lot of the times what you have to do is shut out a lot of the negative voices. You have to shut out a lot of the negative voices. They might be coming to you from a family member. They might be coming to you from a friend. They might be coming to you from all different angles. But you have to shut those voices out, and you can only know for you. And you have to trust and believe that the Spirit will protect you. Because I know that the power is inside of us. Because Yahusha said so. He said that the power is inside of us. And everything that we need is inside of us. Therefore, we need to know how to use it. We need to know how to activate it. Because for years and years and years, I spent looking at a power outside of me. But Yahusha was trying to tell us all along that the power is inside of us, it's not outside of us. And we were thinking that it is constantly outside of us and there's going to be some person that is going to come back and save us. But at the end of the day, what we have to do is we have to come up to that frequency. We have to come up to that energy that we know how to save ourselves. As I said, I spent over 40 years in religion, and I was going around the same mountain, and I was praying and praying and praying and praying for the same things year after year after year after year. And what happened? What happened? Nothing. So, because a lot of times, because of our words, we boycott a lot of things that we might be praying for or yearning for, because at the end of the day, there's life and death in the power of the tongue. And our tongue could either destroy us or it could make us whole. And one thing that a lot of the rich people, or whatever you choose to call them, knows is the power of the tongue. Because a lot of us do study the word, but some people study it for good, Some people study it for bad. So when I decided to deactivate my TikTok account, I had to search myself. I had to search my soul. And then I realized when I started my YT channel, one thing I always used to say when I had, like 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers, I was happy for those subscribers. And you know why I was happy for those subscribers? Because I used to say, well, those are 3 people that I can help with my message and with bringing people and motivating people, because my messages, especially on TT, my messages were all motivational, inspirational, and then my dances, I did lots and lots and lots of dances on that channel. And when I get the comments sometimes and I hear what people say to me in this type of environment and in this world, how the world is and what people say to me and how I help them and I made them feel good and I motivate them, they play the song sometimes over and over and even dance to it and stuff like that. I say, wow, I didn't even know that what I was doing. I just knew that it was an unwinding mechanism for me, because when I had a hard day at work, hard week at work, and I come home on my weekends, which is normally Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I come home on my weekends, I would do a couple of dances or something like that and post out to songs that have words that have meaning. And I did not realize how impactful those messages were to people. And this is what I do. This is what I'm here for. I'm here because I also have hands that can do stuff and make stuff. And as somebody said to me years ago, when I got my, they did a prophecy on me, and they said that I will be speaking to people all over the world of what I've been through and where I've gone. And I'm still here and I am still standing. And I was wondering at that time, because that was so long ago, at that time I was wondering, well, how am I going to do this? Because how am I going to get to all those people? And then social media. And then the enemy inside of us always want, because we all have good and evil inside of us. And the enemy inside of us always want to boycott where we're supposed to go. And that has happened to me many times, where, I've boycotted where I was going. I was on a track, and then I allow people, I allow voices, I allow empathy, I allow all kinds of things to cause me to lose track of where I'm supposed to go. So right now I'm here talking to you because I don't know probably who's feeling the same way I am. But if you are placed here and you think that you have a job to do it. Because trust me, you don't want to be coming back and coming back and coming back until you learn. Because we have to learn, and I think that for me, I have to learn, because Yahusha said that He's given us faith as much as a mustard seed. Mustard seed is one of the smallest seeds out there, but what happens is it grows into a huge tree, a huge tree. And the fact that I am still here, I know I have a job to do. And I intend to do it, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me from doing it. So I just came on tonight to talk to you about this short message. This is going to be a very short message because I remember too when they had the C-19, there was everybody that was telling me, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that, you need to do it third. And at the end of the day, I did what I felt that the Spirit was telling me to do. And because I did what the Spirit was telling me to do, I'm still here. I'm still here to give you this message today and to let you know that you need to shut out all the negative voices. You need to do what you think that you were placed here to do. I always say everybody has a gift. Everybody is given a gift. But the gift is how you use it. And if you use the gift. But everybody has a gift. Everybody has a gift. So just use your gift. Just decide and see what your gift is and use it. So, as I said, I just wanted to come on briefly to talk to you. If you have any comments for me, if you have any questions for me, you can ask me what questions you want to ask, but do what you know is right and do what you need to do. And I always try to bring your frequency up, and the higher frequency is the frequency of love. And in every one of my videos, I talk about, I end my video, I should say, with continue to spread the love and let your light shine. And these are like my YouTube videos. I just end the video like that. And this came to me when I started my channel. And I didn't even know why. And that's because that's what we have to do. We have to spread the love and let our light shine. Because when our light is shining, it shines so bright that sometimes it affects certain people, and those are the people that is going to not like you, because they're people that are operating on a lower frequency, and unless they come up to your frequency, they're not going to like you. So we always wonder, oh, why this person? Well, that was me as well. When I was growing up, I always wonder, why this person don't like me and that person don't like me and next person don't like me. And then now in all of what I've learned and all of what I've known over the years, I realize they don't like you because it is two different. It is two different energies trying to compete for one another. And they are not going to like you because they're not on that same frequency as you. It's like a radio station. You ever listen to a radio station? Sometimes it gets a lot of static and all kinds of things. And that's because there's more than one frequency that is coming through that radio. And you will hear a lot of static. That's like sometimes when you put, for me, that is an older person who would understand, but when you tune in the radio station and you put it between two channels, you hear a lot of static. You hear like two different sets of stuff. So what you have to do when that happens is that you have to tune it and put it on one channel. And then when you put it on that one channel, you hear what is being said clearly. So that is the same thing with us. We cannot be between two channels and expect to hear what is being said to us, because all we're going to hear is a lot of static. So what we have to do is to change the channel, tune the channel, and put it on one channel. And when you put it on that one channel, then you would hear what is being said. Now, remember too, that yes, you might love people, you might love your family, you love all those, but you might love them. But at the end of the day, sometimes your own family might be the ones to cause the diversion. It might be your own family that might be there to cause the diversion. So we, we just need to do what we have to do on this earth to make an impact. So I am going to stop there for now. And because I don't want this video to go on too long, I just want to make some very short videos, maybe 20-minute videos or something like that. And I am going to post this video on basically all three of my channels. So, because I think that this is a message that needs to get out to everyone, and not just to the people of faith or whatever the case may be. So I am going to be stopping off right there. And remember, in everything you do, continue to not only to spread the love, but actually to genuinely feel the love and let your light shine. So until I see you again next time, I am Annie, signing out, just talking to you. So I'll talk to you from time to time. So you'll be seeing me. Any topics that you want us to talk about, just let me know. And I will sure to bring those topics for you. Because I was born in the 1960s, so I'm not a spring chicken. So I have a lot of experience with certain things. So this channel will give you inspiration. It will give you, I would give you some wisdom, insights, some motivation, and all of those things to go on, because I know in this world of what we are going through now, motivation is well needed. We need to have that motivation, that inspiration, and all those things to make us feel better in everything that we do. So move forward for this weekend for y'all. But tomorrow is going to be the beginning of the week for me. And so move into this weekend with faith, hope, wisdom, love, joy, peace, and all those things. So have a great weekend. And until I see you again next time,